win $1 million, 6 players must hide inside a museum in Moscow. If they can survive a 60-minute search by the hunter, they'll walk away with the $1 million prize. Player 1, Henry, he stacked several huge oil paintings like a millefeuille, hollowing out the middle in advance to make a hiding spot. From the front, it just looked like a pile of abandoned paintings tossed casually in the corner. Nothing felt out of place. Player 2, Ethan, planned to hide in an electrical box. He built this prop electrical box to fit his exact size, and it looked exactly the same as a real one. The space was so tight he couldn't even turn around. But once the cabinet door was shut, you couldn't find a single flaw. Player 3, David, asked a friend to pose as the museum's front desk attendant. He crawled under the front desk chair himself, using a blanket and the girl's skirt to cover his hiding spot. His bet, the hunter would never think to lift the girl's skirt to check. Player 4, Sophia, not focused on visual trickery. She put on a custom-made ghillie suit covered in realistic fake leaves, squatted down in the pile of greenery in the corner, and instantly turned into a potted plant. As long as she didn't move, in the dim lighting, this was the perfect invisibility trick. Player 5, Anna, first piled a bunch of statues in the hallway to confuse the hunter, then squeezed herself into a tiny fireplace. From the outside, this spot didn't look like it could hide anyone at all. The position was as uncomfortable as it could get, but it was definitely an extremely concealed hiding place. Player 6, Marcus, had his eye on the solid wood desk in the reading room. He hollowed out the inside of the desk to make a sealed space that could only fit one person. It was so hard to breathe once he got inside, but it was definitely the perfect hiding spot. Once all 6 players were hidden, the 1-hour search countdown officially began. As soon as the hunter walked into the lobby, he ran into the staff member sitting at the front desk. A front desk attendant showing up in the middle of the night immediately made the hunter suspicious. But when he questioned her, the girl was surprisingly calm. She even asked him what he was doing. The hunter thought it was a little odd, but after a quick scan of the area turned up nothing, he decided to search the inner areas first. After entering the lobby, the hunter didn't miss a single corner that might hide someone, but he found no clues at all. Now, within minutes, he burst into the reading room where Marcus was hiding, but he didn't pay any attention to that desk. He only checked big items like cabinets and the piano carefully. Finding nothing off, he turned and left, and Marcus narrowly escaped. Just as he turned into the hallway, the hunter caught sight of the statues Anna had left on the table. He could tell these were obvious distractions, so he just glanced at them and moved on. When he entered the room, the hunter still checked every spot carefully. When he reached the fireplace where Anna was hiding, he noticed sharply that the dust on the fireplace looked like it had been wiped off. He started checking it closely, and sure enough, he found Anna hiding inside the side of the fireplace. Anna became the first player to be eliminated. A few minutes later, the hunter reached the electrical box where Ethan was hiding. His professional intuition made him stop. He just felt something was off. He pulled open the cabinet door to check it closely, and Ethan, grinning like an idiot, was exposed on the spot. Who would have thought such a hidden spot would be broken through so quickly? Having caught 2 players, the hunter's confidence skyrocketed, and he kept sweeping down the hallway. When he passed a pile of oil paintings, he tried to move them to check if anyone was behind them. But the moment he touched them, the stack of frames wouldn't budge at all, like they were glued together. The hunter checked the front and soon found the entrance behind the paintings. Henry, hiding inside, became the 3rd player to be eliminated. After dealing with Henry, the hunter kept searching down the hallway and soon reached Sophia's hiding spot. But just as he leaned in to take a closer look, Sophia knew she couldn't hide anymore. She suddenly stood up and actually scared the hunter. Just like that, Sophia became the 4th player out. By this point, only 20 minutes were left in the game. The only players left were David, hiding at the front desk, and Marcus, hiding in the desk. The hunter wandered around and headed back to the front desk. This time, the more he looked at this front desk girl, the more unusual he thought she was. He tried to go in and check, but the girl suddenly got mad, chewed him out for being rude, and warned him not to come close. The hunter had to give up for the moment, but her over-the-top reaction made him even more sure. There was definitely something wrong at the front desk. For the rest of the time, the hunter launched a 2nd round of a thorough search, turning every corner of the museum inside out. He even burst into the reading room where Marcus was hiding several times, but that desk hiding someone never caught his eye. He kept missing Marcus over and over again. When only 3 minutes were left on the countdown, the hunter charged back to the front desk. As the seconds ticked away, he didn't care about being a gentleman anymore. He asked repeatedly to check the area, and the girl couldn't really say no at this point. The moment the girl stood up, David, hiding behind her, could only hunch over and move to the side. And the hunter caught him red-handed on the spot. David was unfortunately eliminated in the last few seconds before the challenge ended. After eliminating David, the 1-hour search time was up. The hunter had to announce the end of the challenge. During the reveal, when Marcus crawled out of that desk, sweating bullets, the hunter was stunned. He couldn't believe his eyes. He checked that room several times, and he never noticed this hiding spot. In the end, Marcus was the only one who made it to the end, taking home the $1 million prize. So here's the question. If it were you, would you have found Marcus hiding in the desk?